Over the weekend at UFC Paris in the main event, Caio Borralho dropped the decision to Nasruddin Imavov. Imavov won 50-45, 49-46, 49-46. Last month, Borralho was an alternate for UFC 319, so he cut weight 2 times over the past month. Kyle's my buddy, but he's an idiot, is what Sean Strickland says. He trained with us and was useless. What's wrong with you? Caio, I'm cutting weight. I'm an alternate. So you're giving up 4 weeks of camp, cutting weight twice while having a fight coming up. Whoever told you that, please hit him. I didn't say anything because I wanted him to keep his spirits up, but he really took some bad advice from someone. That fight wasn't him. It was missing 4 weeks of training, cutting weight twice. The 2 weight cuts was bad, but why are you asking if he didn't do that, he would have won? There was a clear speed and skill advantage for Imavov. Just give Imavov credit. What do you think happens when you kill your body so much in such a short period of time? Exactly that. If you didn't cut the weight twice, maybe the fight would have been a bit closer, but I think stylistically, this is just how it plays out. Maybe if you didn't cut weight, maybe there'd be a 48-47 sprinkled in this scorecard, but I think it's a similar stylistic matchup. Borralho not being able to get takedowns, Imavov outstrike him on the feet and winning a decision. Regardless, it's a good win for Imavov, but it wasn't necessarily a jaw-dropping performance like a big dominating performance with a big knockout. There was never really a threat of a finish from either guy. So it wasn't a crazy fight by any means. So next month, the winner of Derrida versus Hernandez, October 18th at UFC Fight Night Vancouver main event. Whoever wins that fight, if they win in spectacular fashion, they may end up stealing the title shot over Imavov and win the sweepstakes to get their ass kicked by Chimaev. Something regardless of who Khamzat Chimaev fights, Khamzat is going to win. Robert Whittaker is in that camp, but he also feels that the guy who has the best chance to beat him is someone who has crazy jiu-jitsu off his back.
If Nasruddin is the one to fight Khamzat, how do you think he does?
I don't know how anyone beats Khamzat at the moment.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
He's a menace, man, after
Honestly,
that Dricus fight.
His wrestling is so high level. You need I feel like the way to beat him is with high level jiu-jitsu. So if Imavov has high level back jiu-jitsu, which I know he does have high level jiu-jitsu, but if it's that high level, like Gilbert Burns high level, then maybe we'll see something. But I don't know. There's also, fights are funny. Anything can happen to them.
For sure.
Maybe Chimaev dives into a knee or a foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took a little bit more, but yeah, some scratches, and all props to Nasruddin. He was a better man yesterday. This is the fight business, as I said in the interview, and just right now, I'm very grateful for everyone that was rooting and sending good energy and good vibes all the time, and I'll be back stronger. I'll learn from it. And it was 10 years undefeated, so I wasn't with this feeling for so long, and now I'm just gonna get back better. And I see you guys soon. I want to be more active. I think right now that I lost, more people will want to fight me. And yeah, I see you soon. Maybe November, maybe December. Let's see what the UFC wants, and this is what I want. Come back until the end of the year. See you guys. Goodbye, friends.
Recently, Mauricio Rufy said some stuff about Islam Makhachev. So when Rufy lost over the weekend to BSD, Makhachev said win or lose. Rufy has 0 grappling and train more, speak less. That's the key to success. With Rufy losing in the co-main event, Borralho losing in the main event, now the Fighting Nerds lost 2 big fights in a row. So Saturday, Jean Silva is in the main event from the Fighting Nerds. He's got to restore their honor, or else that's 3 losses in a row for the Fighting Nerds. And all of a sudden people are saying, they're done. But Jean Silva is the favorite against Diego Lopez on Saturday. But Rufy was the favorite against Benoit, and Borralho was the favorite against Imavov. Benoit Saint-Denis says he is down to fight Gamrot, and Gamrot says, if you want the smoke, let's go in December. It would be a pretty competitive grappling and wrestling heavy contest, and yeah, over the course of 5 rounds, it'd be probably a real war. Benoit Saint-Denis got a performance bonus for stopping Rufy, and for stopping Oki, Mason Jones got a performance bonus, big comeback victory for him. D'Elia in his UFC debut was able to stop Tybura, so he gets a performance bonus in his UFC debut coming over from the PFL. And Fernandez for calf kick in Hardwick in his UFC debut gets a performance bonus. Paul Craig retires after his loss to Modestas Bukauskas over the weekend. He's tied for the second most submissions in UFC light heavyweight history with 6, and he also holds a win over current champ Magomed Ankalaev and former champ Jamal Hill. Most finishes in a single event in a UFC event is 11, and over the weekend we had that happen in Paris. So there's 4 all-time, including UFC 224, UFC 281, and UFC Fight Night Paris over the weekend. 11 finishes. In the bantamweight division, former UFC bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong in the works for UFC 323 on December 6th. Should be an interesting striking fight. Most people favor O'Malley on that one. He would be the favorite on the betting lines.
Because there's no pay-per-view anymore.
Well, sorry to interrupt. I think there's an important distinction that is necessary for this conversation. That is, pay-per-view still exists as a distribution medium. So what we've changed with Paramount and the deal in the US is we've just changed the distribution platform for our content. So pay-per-view will no longer exist in the US. We've still got vibrant pay-per-view businesses in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and a number of other places. And so if your question is leading to, does the new Paramount deal permit the flexibility to potentially bring a numbered event to France? It's the same answer that I answered for this gentleman. Please go ahead.
With the different time zones, with the European time zones, would be my addition.
Yeah, so not as of yet. And my hunch is that it probably won't change too dramatically. What it comes down to is the difference in audiences on a North American basis for a championship event. And the other thing we found over the years is that the time frame is critically important to viewership. So our pay-per-view main cards have always gone off at 10 o'clock in the East in the US and 7 o'clock in the West. People are creatures of habit. People have a ingrained, sort of crystallized understanding of when the pay-per-view main card is going to start, and therefore when we should either buy it or watch it. We did a test in maybe 2010 or 2012, shifting the pay-per-view main card date to 6 p.m. in the West and 9 p.m. in the East, and it didn't do well. So that's why we've always held it at 10 p.m. because it allows for the maximum number of viewers, because of it being just sort of a natural thing for MMA fans to know and understand.
Then my follow-up question on your answer, why are there normal times in Abu Dhabi and not in Europe? Is there a reason for this?
Well, because I think, Abu Dhabi is the outlier, right? We've had a pay-per-view in Abu Dhabi once. So one pay-per-view out of the 13 pay-per-views that we've had annually in the last few years have been Abu Dhabi. And that's by virtue of the relationship that we've got with Abu Dhabi. I mean, think about what an impact Fight Island made during COVID. The destination for us, and it being a hub for not only the Middle East, but North Africa, and very important destination for the region. Our partners at the Department of Culture and Tourism have invested pretty heavily in the UFC. And there's more news on that coming in the next couple months, but it is a special case, but we probably won't increase the number of, let's say, European or Middle East primetime numbered events anytime soon.
BKFC Ice Wars has its first women's fight in history on October 10th in Sunrise, Florida. Also on that card is former UFC fighter Charles Rosa